So Mr. Geddes, now explain our viewers related to the first phase, which will be done in India. What will be the curriculum, how the students will get the benefit of doing first phase in India. That why two-phase program is important for the students, how two-phase program will help students to get a good or better command in German language, and how they will be getting a guaranteed success program or guaranteed pathway program here in Germany. Hello everyone, this is Amratpal, founder of Amratpal Vision. Today I have Mr. Andrew Geddes, founding director of Eurasia Institute with me. And today we will be letting you know about a new offer which we are launching in India, new program which we are launching in India. That is a multi-phase, two-phase program where phase 1, the first phase will be done in India and the second phase will be done in Germany. So we have already run this program in India before COVID, but we have bringing a two-phase, multi-phase program with fresh insertion in India and in Dubai. So Mr. Andrew Geddes, welcome to our podcast. And today we will, today you have to give the short outcomes that why two-phase program is important for the students, how two-phase program will help students to get a good or better command in German language, and how they will be getting a guaranteed success program or guaranteed pathway program here in Germany. So please give the introduction of two-phase program.
Okay, so the beautiful thing about our pathway programs is that, as you already mentioned, they have a success guarantee built into them. The other thing which is special is that the programs are totally flexible. They can be delivered in person, face-to-face, in Berlin or abroad. They can also be delivered online, and any combination of online, offline, in person is also possible. And what we have prepared for the Indian students is that we will send different teachers to different locations in India and also in Dubai to teach as much as possible of the course in person. And during the phase where they will be learning in person at home, they can also in parallel prepare all their documents and apply for the visa, apply for the APS procedures, and really get everything sorted out so that you're not actually spending any time or wasting any time doing nothing, okay? So this is our concept, that we help the students to make optimal use of their time and also the resources. Imagine they would come to Germany with no previous knowledge of the German language. They would have to spend a year in Germany preparing for entering university. And by sending our teachers to India or to Dubai, we help them to save this time. They don't need the accommodation costs in Germany before they begin their studies. So it's basically just a way of effectivizing the whole process for the students.
Like how you got the idea, or what is the motivation behind designing the two-phase program? Because it takes lots of efforts to send a German native faculty to India or in Dubai. We have to do the arrangements, accommodation. Like, how do you got this idea?
Well, for us, the student is king or queen. So we are always thinking of ways to make it easier for the students. Instead of waiting with open arms for you to come to us, we come to you. We bring all our services, all our staff, all our technology, all our know-how, and help you to make things easier for yourself. So that's basically the motivation behind this, is to make the journey, the student journey, easier, more enjoyable, more successful.
Great. So we have already delivered 6 to 7 phase 2 phase programs in India before COVID, and we have found out that students got very good placements in German universities because they have studied through a German native faculty. In India also, in my institute in Amratpal Vision also, we have our own German language classes. If you want to do A1, A2, B1, it will take at least 6 months to do A1, A2, B1 in India. But with the help of Eurasia and with the help of their teachers, they are sending it to India or in Dubai. We will be able to complete A1, A2, B1 according to German education standards in just 3.5 months. So we can at least save your half of the time by learning A1, A2, B1 in your home country. And it takes lots of effort to get a teacher from Germany to India or in Dubai, just because we think that student career is most important thing in this whole process. So we want you to learn with the best. We want you to learn with a German native faculty so that you get a smooth transition while you are coming to Germany. So Mr. Geddes, tell me about the first phase program in India. What students will be doing in the phase 1?
Okay, so this depends on which pathway you have chosen for yourself. So if you are doing, for example, a pathway to enter the Wildau Foundation year, you will need to complete B1 in India. If you've completed the exam successfully, then you go straight to your university that you've applied for in Germany. If you have chosen, for example, the get paid to study career pathway, where you come to Germany to work as a nursing trainee on a 3-year traineeship, then for this case you need to complete B2 before beginning your employment, and you need to complete B1 before applying for the work visa. So each program has its own specifications. If you're applying for a regular German state university, there's actually no specific requirement to enter the country, but we recommend that you use the whole time while you're applying for the visa and the APS certificate to learn the German language. So what will the student get during the first phase? They will get exactly what they need to complete their own individual process. Also, having a native speaker, German person teaching you, you will also benefit from cultural insights. So how to land softly when you come to Germany, what to expect. This kind of intercultural training is also very, very important. What we also have is the online learning management system. So as well as having live lessons with your teachers, you'll be able to do your assignments online at home from your iPad or laptop. This is also checked up by the teacher so that we always keep track of your progress.
Great. So Mr. Geddes, now explain our viewers related to the first phase, which will be done in India. What will be the curriculum, how the students will get the benefit of doing first phase in India?
Okay, so the first phase is basically helping each student to reach the level required to enter their particular program in Germany. So if you're going for a foundation program, it will be B1 or B2 level. If you're going for the get paid to study career pathway program, then you will have to have at least B1 to apply for the work visa, but B2 to get your traineeship contract. If you're going for the regular state university program and bachelor's or master's, you will eventually need to pass the TESDAF exam, but what you need to do in India will be let's say minimum of A2 or B1 level. we are providing this facility so that the students can actually make optimal use of their time while they're still in India. And there are a lot of formalities to go through to apply for the student visa. So parallel to this, we are providing as much of the education program as possible.
Right. So, in short, once you complete your 12th or your bachelor's, right, you will have certain amount of time where you have to wait for your results, you have to give your test AS, then you have to apply for your APS, and then you will get your APS after 2 or 3 months. So, we have designed a curriculum that is A1, A2, B1. And if students are looking to come to Germany for nursing or internship, which is Ausbildung visa, we can also offer B2 in India, so that you can get 100% of traineeship contract from a employer here in Germany. You can apply for work visa, no need of block account if you get paid more than 900 euros a month here in Germany. So we have different set of programs, but the minimum level what you will get in phase 1 is A1, A2, B1, in which you will be learning from a German native faculty, your counselings related to universities, your further paperwork for the visa will be done through Amratpal Vision, and during this whole 3 to 4 months, your German language A1, A2, B1 will be completed. Your visa process, admission process, counseling process will be also completed in this 4 months. So, Mr. Geddes, the transition and the adaptation phase. So once student has completed A1, A2, B1 in India, we got them the visa. So how this transition will help the students to get a nourishment in German language?
Transition phase, you mean transition from
India to Germany? Yes.
Okay, so I mean, before and during and after the transition phase, there's a lot of paperwork involved. Of course, there are contracts, there are letters of admission for education programs. All this is organized together with Amratpal Vision by our teams, and we make sure that you have everything that you need before you arrive in Germany, and that once you arrive in Germany, you have a soft landing. Okay. What we also help you with is the accommodation, especially for the first 3 to 6 months. Because this is a phase where you'll be wanting to concentrate and focus on the education program and getting started in your workplace or university, depending on which program you're going for. Our aim here is to make life as simple as possible, so you don't have to worry about everyday things.
Right. So, in short, right from your A1 to C1 and your airport pickup, accommodation here in Germany, visa extension, there are hundreds of things once you land here in Germany. So your journey will just start once you get your visa. The journey is not an end when you get your visa. So we always say that, okay, phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 is very easy, where we will be there with you, right, in India. Phase 2, Eurasia is there for you here in Germany. I am presently here in Germany. I always come on and off, just to meet all my students, that what they are doing. Last tour, you have seen my videos visiting 10 plus student colleague exams. I was waiting outside the Aufnahme centers just to see how my students are performing. And I can say on record, on this camera, 100% of students, especially from Eurasia Institute, they got the placement in their student colleagues, and that too a public student colleague, not a paid one. So we always recommend our students going into a public student colleague compared to the private student colleagues. So this is what we have earned with Eurasia Institute down the line of last 13 years. I was a student here in Eurasia, and it was a wonderful journey for me also, where I started as a student, now working as a joint venture and promoting their programs in India and in UAE. So now we will talk about the second phase. Student got their visa, they came here, got their accommodation, everything is done. So what they will learn in the second phase of their program?
Okay, so it does depend on the programs, and we have many different programs.
Let's say an example, A1, A2, B1 is completed in India.
Okay, so as far as the language is concerned, you finish, you continue in Germany where you finished off in India. No, it's a seamless process from A1 to C1. If you're coming for a traineeship program, for example, you will not just have normal language training, but also professional language training. For example, the nursing trainees will have medical vocabulary training.
I already made a video. You can just click the link I'm putting in the description. Go through that video. We have made one whole campus tour video of the nursing program, which is given here in Eurasia. So we have a whole program called Nursing in Germany, especially with Eurasia Institute. Please watch that video too. Yes.
Okay.
So
if you're going for a Studienkolleg program, for example, you'll have an entrance exam at the Studienkolleg. For this, although the Studienkolleg's formal requirements are B2 usually, for state Studienkollegs, you will know that there are many more applications than places. So even if you're successful in the exam, the lucky students that get the places are the ones who got the highest results in the exam. So this is the reason why we teach you up to C1, one level higher than is officially formally required. Plus, we give you training in mathematics if you need this, because there's a German exam and also a mathematics exam. Then for the students who will go directly to university, there's also test DAF or TELC examination training. So these are, as far as the language exams are concerned and entrance exams are concerned, those are the features of the programs that you will get in phase 2. At the same time, those who are, for example, going for traineeships will have a lot of formalities to deal with because you'll be coming to Germany as an employee. So you'll have to have employee insurance, you have to have a tax number, you have to have a social security number, etc., etc. And these are all things that we support you with and help you to organize so that you really don't have to worry about anything.
Exactly. So the idea and the ideology behind designing this program of 2-phase, getting all the teachers to India and Dubai, just we want that you get a seamless journey of studying or working here in Germany. We don't want you get into any admin traps. Like in Germany, we say there are hundreds of paperwork before you get anything done here in Germany. So we don't want you to fill a single application form or single form. That will be taken care by Amratpal Vision because we are experienced in that. That will be taken care by Eurasia in second phase because they are experienced in that. You don't have any experience because you are new to the country, you are new to the system. So let your admin work done by us and you concentrate on your German language, you concentrate on your study, everything else will be taken care by us. So the idea and the ideology behind designing the program is that you get a seamless journey of studying here in Germany. So now it comes admission and enrollment phase. So as you know, students already know that, okay, we are starting our batch from May, June, July, August and September. In one single batch, we are not allowed to take more than 25 students. So how the admission process is going to start with Amratpal Vision, we know, but I want you to tell to the student that what they should do after watching this video.
Well, first of all, as you said, there's a limited amount of places. So don't dilly-dally when you're going through the application form. You need to fill in all the forms. You need to sign the contract. You need to, most important, prepare all of your transcripts from your school education, if you had it, then university education, CV, letter of motivation. For each specific program, there are specific documents that you'll need to prepare, which you will tell every student about. Once all this has been completed, then you're ready to begin our program. And the great thing is that anybody can begin our program online, okay? So there can be an online phase beginning as soon as you have completed the documentation, signed the contracts within a couple of days, up to 2 weeks, we can put you in an online course. If the course will go offline as soon as your teacher arrives in India. And while the teacher is teaching you, no matter whether it's online or offline, the next stage of the procedure is already moving forward, and that's your admission in either a university, a foundation program, or if you're going for the traineeship, it won't be called an admission, it will be actually a contract of employment. So all of these things are proceeding in parallel, okay? This is why we are not just any old run-of-the-mill standard language school, okay?
Yes.
We are a full service provider. We provide a comprehensive service to help you to get from where you are now to where you would like to be in the next stage of your career development, okay? No matter whether it's career development, professional career development, or academic career development.
Yes, not only with German language, not only with your university placement, Eurasia Institute has very good programs when it comes to your career pathways. Career pathway means if you are a student here in Eurasia Institute, you complete your bachelor's, you complete your master's. Let's say an example, if you don't find a job here in Germany, right? We are again there for you. We will again help you to find out a suitable employer for you so that you will get a job. But it hardly happens if you completed your German language, studied in good university, it hardly happens. But still, if you think that who will hold your hands after completing your bachelor's or master's, we, Amratpal Vision and Eurasia, are there for you to find out a suitable employer after your bachelor's and master's, right?
Right.
So we are a full stack service provider when it comes to a German education, because we know studying in Germany is not as easy compared to Canada, US, UK or Australia. Hundreds of things are there before you get into a real university. You have to do hundreds of paperwork, but don't worry, we are there for you. We are specialized in that. I lived here, stayed here, studied in this institute back in 2010. So students, we will be starting our enrollment soon for this program of 2-phase, where you will be learning A1, A2, B1 with German native faculty. We will be here to welcome you at the German airports, to get you picked up from the airport, to get you into the accommodation where you have booked. So see you soon at Amratpal Vision. We would be like to welcome you here in Germany soon. See you soon.